T-minus 20 seconds and counting.
Police are firing tear gas.
We have ignition sequence start.
Yeah, it means they're about to get out here in the street.
12, 11, 10.
We want to choose our president because we want to take this country into the future.
It is a new world record!
Liftoff.
We're on the way. Roger, we confirm.
Welcome back to The Big Picture. This is Bryn from Riot. We begin tonight's episode joining Austin in Tijuana at the U.S.-Mexico border, where, after a harrowing journey through South and Central America, waves of Haitian refugees have arrived seeking asylum in the United States.
Tijuana, Mexico, the busiest land border in the world, with over 30 million people crossing into the U.S. last year alone. But in May of 2016, Tijuana saw an entirely new phenomenon, as over 5,000 migrants from Haiti have arrived, fleeing their country still in ruin after the 2010 earthquake. As of October 2016, over 500 migrants are still encamped here. The Padre Chavez shelter, an impromptu refugee camp less than a mile from U.S. soil. For the first time since the 2010 earthquake, the United States shut its doors to Haitians, and it would seem that their arduous journey for asylum ends here. Now, in a precarious limbo supported by international charity, tension is growing in the community. And many of the Haitians here at Padre Chavez have changed their story and claim to be war refugees from Congo or Côte d'Ivoire. One of them agreed to speak with us anonymously.
La nouvelle déporter les gens, là, des milliers et des milliers de réfugiés, ça va écrire dans l'histoire du monde. Les États-Unis ont déporté des gens sans abri. Vous avez appris la dernière nouvelle, là, le cyclone qui a ravagé ce putain de pays, Haïti. On a passé 9 pays pour y arriver ici, le Mexique. 6 à 7 jours de marche à pied.
Dans la montagne, il y en a beaucoup de gens qui meurent de faim.
On a tout perdu. On a claqué notre économie. Claqué. On est dans la merde maintenant. Attendre le secours de Dieu. Parce que les Américains nous ont déçus. Sérieux. Moi, j'ai quitté ma famille là-bas, au Brésil. J'ai quitté ma famille au Brésil, ma femme et mon fils de 1 an, juste pour pouvoir chercher une vie meilleure, afin de pouvoir l'aider, de pouvoir donner l'éducation à mon fils. Voilà, maintenant, on fait n'importe quoi pour fouler ce sol-là. Maintenant, voilà, c'est ce qui nous attend. C'est la déportation. Des milliers haïtiens. Vous avez des questions à faire?
From the border at Tijuana, we take you to Soberanas Point, at the northern tip of California's Big Sur coastline. Originally named after a land grant that was given to the Soberanas family following the Mexican-American War, today, the name Soberanas has become synonymous with the most expensive wildfire in U.S. history. Nearly 3 months after the fire was ignited by an illegal campfire, there are still more than 600 men and women working around the clock to bring the fire to its end. On a remote ridgeline of the Ventana Wilderness, we join the Horseshoe Meadow hotshot crew.
There's a thin line, you know, between fighting fire aggressively and being safe. You don't know if you're gonna lose your line. You don't know what the future's gonna bring. My name's Casey Purnett. I'm 31 years old, and I'm from Ventura, California. We are actually on the east side of a very, very large fire. The Monterey District goes from the north and runs south along with the Ventana Wilderness, and it ended up burning almost that entire stretch. Hot shots, we were put on more strategic and difficult parts of the fire. It takes a lot of people, and we use everything from boots on the ground to helicopters with infrared imaging to pinpoint these locations and then put them out. 5 years of drought have really made our fuels prepped and ready to burn. It gets worse and worse as you go south. There are areas that have not burned for 20 years, 30 years, 50 years. And those pockets, that's where you'll be able to kind of predict where your fires are gonna be. This year has been my busiest year since I started, 11 seasons. You'll see us just using maybe a fir tree or something to sleep under and hide out if it's misty. But most of the time we sleep under the stars. A space blanket will do for coverage with the bugs, and then thermarest and sleeping bag. And most of the time I sleep better doing that than I do at home on my bed. Get used to it.
Thanks to the thousands of men and women like Casey, who risked and devoted their lives for the past 3 months, people are already coming back to this wild coast to enjoy the magic of Big Sur.